Hello everyone, today we're going to talk about ADA. What is happening with ADA and why are people so afraid at the moment? I'm not a news guy, yes, so whatever is related to news, I know something but I don't know everything. So what is happening basically? Now, what was happening in the past, previously, is that we broke up here, as you can see, then we went down. I was expecting ADA to find support on this level and it happened, as you can see. And this happened today, yes, this morning basically. I was awake at this time, so anyway, so what happened is that we went up, then down, which is good, then up again, a higher high, and now we're going down. Now, the situation is not the greatest. Why is that? I'm gonna explain you really quick. We're going to use the 1 hour time frame first, so short term, and then we're going to increase our time frame in order to understand what is going to happen medium and long term as well. So starting from the short term, what is happening is that as you can see, short term everything was going all right, because we had our low, then our first high, then a little bit of correction, and then we were supposed to go higher. But what is happening is that in reality we're going, we actually made a lower low, because this low, the second low, is lower than the previous one, and we're going down basically, yes. So in the bigger picture the situation is not the greatest. That's because now, if I do something like this, which is not the most accurate thing in the world, but anyway, we know that if we're not going to break through this line here, yes, most likely we're going to lose our trend. We need at the moment ADA to find support on this line, which is the primary trend. I mean, it's actually the secondary trend, but at the moment we're going to call it primary trend. So we need ADA to find support here and then go back up. We don't need ADA to make a lower low at the moment. That's what we don't need. And I'm quite afraid that at some point it is going to happen. Why is that? Because as you can see, what is happening basically with my RSI is that my RSI broke through this trend here. Look, we were following this trend. Yes, now if I change this line on my RSI, yes, and do something like this, we can see that we actually could find support on this line again. But it means that we are losing a little bit of momentum, and that's not what we want. Now, another thing to take into consideration is the fact that if all of these, yes, is not going to be a reversal pattern basically for ADA, then because we're moving towards a higher price, then it means that at some point we may actually go down. So what I mean by that is that we're going down, yes, then we're going up, let's say, and then we may drop again, yes, and this is not what I want to see. I would like to remind you that our primary trend at the moment is still a bearish trend, because look, if I zoom out and I go in the 4 hour time frame, yes, let me close this, here we go, and I go in the 4 hour time frame, I can see that my primary trend at the moment is this line here, yes. So this line is showing me that I could easily at any time, without the need of any major force, yes, to go basically down to 0.8 easily, yes. Why is that? Because we know that at some point, most of the time, we're going to go back to the primary trend, which is this line. So we need to be careful at the moment, guys. Yes, we are following this secondary trend at the moment, but it is a secondary trend. It's not our primary trend, and we need to keep that in mind. Another thing which makes me a little bit concerned at the moment is the fact that our stock RSI is telling us that in the 4 hour time frame we are basically right in the middle, so we could actually reverse right now and go back up, or we could get oversold, which is not the best thing in the world. And we're in the same situation basically for the 1 hour time frame, as you can see, the 1 hour time frame. we're heading down basically, and we're getting closer to the oversold level, which means actually a correction in price. And if there's going to be a correction in price, you know, at these levels, then most likely we're going back to these areas here. So let's see in the daily what is happening. In the daily, as you can see, the situation is a little bit better because we've been oversold for a while now. At some point we're going to reverse. So most likely what I think is that this weekend is not going to be beautiful for ADA, nor for the other altcoins, but we're not here to talk about that yet. So what is happening is that I think that most likely we're going to lose this level of support, which is our secondary trend. As you can see, this line here, we're going to lose that level of support, and we're going back down. Now, if when we're going back down, we're going to find support anywhere above or on the same level of this low, which is 0.91 basically. So if we're going to find support there or above that level, we're going to be bullish. Yes. If we're going to make a lower low, then the situation is going to be a little bit worse. Yes. Because in order to turn bullish, what do we need? We need a higher low. So let's say we need to stop anywhere above 0.91. So let's say we're going to stop here, yes, which is above. And then, in order to be bullish, as I said, we need to make a higher high. So we need to go up, at least to, I don't know, anywhere above 1.63, and then down, you know, find the support level here, and then, you know, keep going. So at the moment, this is what we need. I believe that, as I said, we're going back down. So at the moment, I would not suggest you to buy, even if you're on support level, because at the moment we're sitting on support level. But that doesn't mean anything, because sitting on support level with these kind of candles, look at these candles here, on them candles, on lower highs, and all of that is not something I would suggest anybody to do. So at the moment, you need to stay out of the market. You need to wait a little bit. You need to be careful how you are going to move. And when we go down, when the RSI is going to be positive, when the stock RSI is going to be positive, and when the chart is going to make a higher low, then that's when we get into the market. Yes, we don't get into the market to lose money. So when you see people out there, yes, when people out there are basically uncertain about what to say or about what to do, is because they are afraid of losing their money, because they think the market's going down. And at the moment, I don't know about you, but most people are saying, oh, we're bullish long term, but nobody knows about short term. Why is that? Why nobody knows about the short term? That's because the price could go easily lower, and this is what is going to happen. Yes, and the same may happen to Bitcoin. So you just need to be a little bit more careful and give it some time. At the moment, I would easily suggest you to don't buy anything. Yes, it's not safe. Most likely the price is going down. So over the weekend, I will just suggest you to enjoy your time and don't buy anything right now, because look at this. We're most likely going down, and hopefully this level of support is going to hold, or even anything above that. Yes. So the worst scenario is that we're going to break through this level of support. One of the best scenarios may actually be a higher low, or even a double bottom. That would be amazing, but we need to see. Yeah, we need to see, guys. But for now, stay away of the market, stay away from ADA at the moment, because it's dangerous. Yeah, I don't want you to lose money or to buy at the wrong spot, because that would be a mess. So thank you for watching the video. Subscribe to the channel if you didn't, and see you tomorrow.